This is all so messed up. Square them up. Bah. Hi everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Victoria. I make all kinds of content here, from femininity content to commentary content to transition content to weird stuff like this.
I was not born a female.
So if that sounds like fun to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you can join our family and never miss out on a new upload. Last week we reacted to Maury Povich's Man or Woman segment, just one of them. There are so many, so if you want to see more of that, then let me know in the comments down below. But today I have a fun surprise for y'all. We are reacting to watching Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer aired from the 90s until 2018, and the show is just full of drama. It's just like American trash TV, where there's paternity tests, there's cheating husbands, but what put him on the map for me was the My Girlfriend's a Man segments. Today we are going to be reacting to a clip of Jerry Springer on YouTube titled "Dude Finds Out Girl He Met on Myspace Got Dome From Is a Man." Okay, so we are going to dive right in. This looks like such an insane video, and before I dive in, I do have a word from our lovely sponsors over at Catch Beauty. Hi, if you've been following me for a while, then you would know that permanent hair removal and permanent hair reduction has been a huge roadblock in my transition. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me as a transgender woman, my hair removal regimen has always gone so above and beyond that of the average person. I have spent thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours in salons getting professional laser hair removal and electrolysis on my face and my bikini, and I was just thinking to myself, like, if I continued going to these salons for the rest of my life, for my arms, for my chest, for my belly, for my legs, for everything, I would never stop. And it's true, you would never stop. So that is when I did some research and I found the Catch Beauty at-home IPL laser hair removal device. Catch Beauty's IPL laser hair removal device is my top rated way to get salon quality results at a fraction of the price in the comfort of your own home. I've been using their device for several years on my legs, on my arms, and I'm just recently moving to my underarms. I used to have like pretty thick arm hair and it's gone. The ones that are here are very light and blonde hairs, which wouldn't have been picked up by laser anyway. Catch Beauty wants to help us through even the hairiest parts of our transition. So whether you are a trans girl, not trans, a man, a woman, somewhere in between, if you are interested in having permanent hair removal and permanent hair reduction, then please check out the link in my description box below to check out the Catch Beauty at-home IPL laser hair removal device, and make sure that you use the code ROSE for money off your order. Thank you so much to Catch Beauty for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and without any further ado, let's dive into the mess that is Jerry Springer. Alright, so last week I reacted to watching Maury Povich, which was unpleasant, but today we are reacting to something that is maybe more unpleasant, maybe not, we'll see, but we are reacting to a clip from Jerry Springer where someone finds out that their girlfriend is a man, so to speak, which really just means that she is transgender. If you're new to me and my channel, hi, I'm transgender, and as a kid I would look up just trans things online. Like I would look up man to woman, I would look up drag queens, I would look up cross-dress, like anything, because that was just so, that was who I was. And this was the only representation in the media that I could find for trans girls back then. So we're gonna dive in. Also, I don't wanna hear anything about my hair. I just got a keratin treatment and it looks incredible, but it's so flat and I can't tuck it behind my ears. I can't put it up, I can't anything. So this video is called "Dude Finds Out Girl He Met from Myspace Got Dome From Is a Man." All right, y'all, so let's dive in. This clip starts in the middle of an episode. I think that they just kind of interview her saying, you know, why did you come to the show? And she says she wants to share something, and here we go.
Well, let's bring him out here. Here is Nard.
Nard. Like Bernard? Why the booze? All the booze. I feel like the audience knows something we don't.
Thanks. Now, how long, when did you two meet? Oh, you met on MySpace.
Yeah, we met on MySpace about a month and a half ago.
Perfect place to meet someone safely online.
It's good, you know, I'm feeling her, you know, that's my baby, you know, she right here, you know.
gotta say, pausing it already, I always wonder with these shows, like, what do you tell your partner that you're going on TV for if they don't already know? I question the authenticity of these quite frequently, but like, oh my God, okay, let's go.
I've been kicking her, I'm feeling her, you know, thinking
You've
about
been feeling her and kicking her.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy. What do you want to tell him?
All right. So first off, you know how I feel about you.
Yeah.
We love a New York accent.
Well, the first thing that I have to tell you is that I'm engaged. And
You engaged? What you want to be with?
No, I don't want to be with my fiance. That's what I brought you here for, to tell you. I want to tell you that I want to leave him. Let me talk. I want to leave him.
Let us
to
talk.
be with you.
You want to be with me?
Yes.
But you engaged.
But what does that matter? The ring comes off.
Get back. What? What does that matter? The ring comes off. This ring does not come off, baby. What? Oh, how do you go on TV and say, I'm engaged, but I want to leave him to be with you? If he says no, isn't Shireen gonna see that? Like, also, why are you engaged if you don't want to be with the person? Like, whatever, okay.
You see?
So is that easy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with him. I'm not in love with him.
Kick it off.
And I'm falling for you, and I want us to be together.
By the way, she met him 1 month ago on MySpace. Me with one single Tinder match. Like, I met my fucking husband.
Isn't that what happened though?
Oh, well, that's boy, that sounds awfully nice.
So he was okay with it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's it. Thanks, folks, for coming. Oh, there's
That'd be a
more?
wholesome episode.
All right. Yes, then.
What else is?
All right. Yes, then.
What else is?
Well, basically, I was not born a female.
Okay, right away, I gotta say, at least they didn't say, I'm a man. Because there are many Jerry Springer Maury things where they say, I gotta tell you, I'm a man. Like, it's so damaging. So at least she said I wasn't born female. Let's continue. Audience is not past the vibe check.
What you mean you want born no female? Hold on,
Let me explain something to you. Let me
Damn.
explain something to you. If you like me,
The fact that he immediately goes to violence, the fact that they also immediately take the chairs away because they're like, yeah, they're gonna fight. That's kind of what Jerry Springer is about, but like, Jesus Christ.
if you like me the way you say it,
Man, you a boy, man. You a boy.
I'm gonna fight you like a boy.
You a fight?
I'll fight you like a boy. Oh my God. Holy shit. Damn, okay. Yeah, you say I'm a boy, I'm gonna fight you like a boy. Me in high school completely. Square him up. Bah, I'm not down for all of this. The fact that they immediately sprung up and started fighting, he was swinging. Now, I'm all for her saying that I'll fight you like a boy because that's self-defense. We are literally 2.5 minutes into this 9-minute video, so let's keep going.
Come on, man. This is crazy, man. This a man? A man? You a man?
I'm gonna have to take her word for it because she told me that and I'm not checking.
Ew, that was fucking rude. You know that if there was some like playmate cisgender woman there or something, he would say like, well, I can search her if you want. The fact that he was like, well, I'm not checking, that's just so like, you know, oh, ew, gross, I'm not touching that.
Come on, man. I ain't gay. How you gonna try me like that, bring me on TV and embarrass me? I ain't gay. My people looking at this, how I'm gonna be gay?
That is true. I wonder whenever I see these about the people's families watching this, because they're gonna go home and all their friends are gonna be like, you were with this trans girl, like you were, you know, you were the man, you're gay. Same with, in the Maury episode last week, I was saying that these girls still have to go home and like, even the cis girls being called a man, like they have to live with that. Same with these people, they have to go home, they have to live. Like, he's gonna go home and be ruthlessly made fun of. But also, like, what did you expect when it was Jerry Springer?
Come on, man. You a man?
I'm not a man anymore.
Period.
Man, I need to smoke for real, man. Can I take a smoke, bro? I need to smoke. I need a blunt for real. My head ain't right.
Completely me. Completely me. Absolutely. I need a backwoods really quick. Hold on. Me with my pen.
I agree. But there wasn't any, or there was some intimacy, but not a lot.
Man, the only thing that it did to me was give me my car. And
Give me head of my car.
His period was on. His period was on.
If there's one thing I know about a trans girl, it's that we love to say that we're on our periods. The way that I have talked to so many men before, not now, you should disclose your trans identity before doing anything with a man, a woman, whatever. But in college, as a young adult, like, I 100% like, I'm on my period.
What your boy's car? You ain't got a car. You do not have a car. You borrowed a car.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It does what? Okay, so you want to out her for being trans, but she can't tell you you don't have a car? You don't have a car. Let's not act like you have a car. Let's not say that you have a home. It's a lease.
I don't got a car. You was just saying you in love with me, so that ain't.
Yeah, I know, but it's not because you got a
man.
car.
Go ahead, man.
It's not because you got a car. It's you crazy as hell. That's why.
I'm crazy.
You crazy. Look at you.
You crazy. You the man.
I know, but
I ain't dressed up like a female. You is. You a sexy man. You a crazy man. You a freak.
How many men out here could throw in this outfit and look as good as me? What?
I love this girl so much. The whole crowd is like cheering when he says that she's crazy, and like it's just all full of drama. To be fair though, they also cheer when she says something out of pocket, so I think that they just like the drama.
You call me a man. Do I look like a man?
No. How many men would throw in this outfit and try to go give him a call and tell him you want to be with him? Come on, man. It's crazy, man. I don't do this, man. What's wrong with you, man? Come on.
You can vote anytime during the show. Okay, so now your fiance doesn't know anything about him.
No.
Fiance.
Well, he does now.
I wonder if her fiance knows that she's trans. I mean, I guess it's her fiance, so he must know. This is all so messed up. The fact that she has a living fiance, cheats on him with this man, doesn't tell him that she's trans. He doesn't want to be with her. Her fiance doesn't want to be with her. You really just pulled the wool over your own eyes.
Because he's watching. Let's bring him out.
I wonder if he knows. I see that best. I think he knows what time it is. Oh, shit. Taking off the Olive Garden vest. Getting real. Those bodyguards need to be paid so much more.
Yeah. I got this crazy. I've been with her for 4 months. I got this girl's name tattooed on my stomach.
He was with this girl for 4 months. I got her name tattooed on my stomach. The fact that he is engaged to this girl for 4 months, known her for 4 months, got her name tattooed on his stomach. This other person that she met on Myspace for a month, she's leaving her fiance of 4 months. I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes more sense now.
I brought her home to my family. I mean, I'm trying to give him everything that I could possibly give you. I worked my ass off for that ring. What you mean? You about to bring me on Jerry Springer to play me like that? What's wrong with you? What you mean you don't want to be with me? Now you want to be with me forever.
No, I do not love you.
First of all, I hate that he's putting his hands on a woman, especially because to him that is a woman, which she is, of course, but like the other guy, you know, he realized that she's trans, and to him, she's a man. To this man, she's a woman, and he's putting his hands on a woman. I don't like that. I also, I gotta say, from his little, I think he knows what time it is.
They know what time it is. I know what time it is.
Mommy, you gotta marry me. I drag your ass down the aisle. You better know I told you. You think you crazy? I'll show you crazy. What's
Listen,
up?
it's not that.
No, no.
What you mean? Calm down, Fiance. Calm down, Fiance. What happened?
Who the girl? Who the girl?
So there's no trick here. You obviously know she's transgender. You love her,
Okay.
but she's saying to you, she's not in love with you. Now, I'm not saying who she should be with. That's her business. But if she doesn't love you, she doesn't love you. You can't force her.
Jerry, I respect her for who she is.
Also gonna say, I like that Jerry is being pretty chill, pretty peaceful. He's calling her. He's not saying, you know, you're in a relationship with that. Like, I would have expected him to say that given the rest of the show, but actually he's been pretty fine, you know, just facilitating whatever drama unfolds on his stage.
Treat her like a woman. He's over here calling her a boy and all of that. Is that what you want for the rest of your life? You want somebody to make you feel like a boy? Do you want somebody to make you feel like you was born with a penis in between your legs? Is that what you want for the rest of your life?
Yeah, but it's not a penis anymore.
Why's he standing
Yo,
like that?
listen.
What happened?
It's gone.
He can't give you everything that I've given you.
I sent you a picture. What?
I'll send you a picture. Me.
What have you given me?
I've given you everything. I've given you my life. I've dedicated myself for you.
Listen, I'm not in love with you though.
Yo, what you mean you're not in love
I'm
with
not
me?
in love with you. I'm sorry. I mean, it's only been
What you sorry for?
It's only been 4 months. It's only been 4 months.
Oh my God.
All right. So,
Man, I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't know them. I'm just gonna watch this. Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
His mic is gone, honey.
all right. Okay. I know. Okay. So you're done with that. You don't want
Ain't
this.
nothing, wasn't never name.
It wasn't ever anything.
Man.
And okay. Yeah. So he was in a sense tricked. No matter what your
Buttoning
motive
his shirt.
was, even though you wanted to be with him, the fact is you were with him under false pretenses. Okay, so he's saying that's out, and she has a right to be with who she wants to be.
She about to be with me, Jerry. They know what else but me.
Listen.
I'm listening. What?
I don't want to be with you, though, but I don't want
You
to.
gotta be with me. What you mean?
You need to calm down because it's not even after me.
You gonna smack me in my face?
We'll be back.
Jerry, we'll be back. Okay, let's talk about it. And what a wild ride that was. So that was the Jerry Springer show. This show has a lot of revealing that I'm trans to my partner. Now, this does happen sometimes. In fact, I have made videos in the past of he didn't know I was trans. But this happens a lot less nowadays, and it also happens a lot less overall than you would think. Most of the time, when someone doesn't disclose their trans identity, it's after like a first date. You know what I mean? Like you go on a date, you get to know somebody, and then you disclose your identity so that you're not like doing anything physical with them, but you're also not making your medical history like your #1 thing that you're gonna tell them. In the same way that you wouldn't like start a date by saying that you're infertile, like it's not really, it's important, but it's not something you say right away at a Denny's. So in addition to perpetuating the idea that trans women are out here tricking men, the show also really heavily encourages violence against trans women. And I'll tell you why. So I understand the show in general promotes violence in a lot of ways where, I mean, it's just drama TV, like trash TV, whatever. But it promotes violence in the way that all of their guests end up like throwing fists. You saw them move the chairs out of the way. They know they would, again, they know what time it is. They know what's going on. They know that they're gonna be throwing fists. What I don't like is that they know that this is going to ignite such a strong reaction in these men that they're going to try and beat the shit out of that trans woman. That not only puts the trans woman on stage at risk, but it puts all trans women at risk. 2021 was the deadliest year on record for transgender women, and I could only assume that it was worse back then before these things were recorded. I know the show is all like for fun and games, silly haha, it probably was staged, who knows, but ultimately we can't ignore the fact that the only representation on television for trans women would be us tricking men and then getting the shit beat out of us. Do you want to know the main reason a lot of us get attacked? It's not because we tricked some man. It's not because they didn't know we were trans. It's 2022. These men know what they're looking for. These men know they're looking for a girl with a little something extra. They freak out when their friends find out about it. When their friends go, oh, you know, that's a man, whatever, and they act like they had no idea. They freak out, them and their friends go jump this girl. They're still fucking us. They're still loving us behind closed doors, but then in public, they're beating the shit out of us. You know what? I'm sure a lot of those people on Jerry Springer knew something was up. You ever see, there are a few people that he has on his show where we're not stupid. Like, this is a visibly trans person, not a bad thing, but like we're saying 5 o'clock shadow, deep voice, obvious wig, and they'll act brand new as if they had no idea. I think they had an idea. I'm gonna say I think they had an idea. So yeah, overall, it's just cheap entertainment. I'm so glad that this show is totally canceled and that this segment ended a while ago. Yeah, it's just distasteful, it's violent, it's honestly just kind of, I said it in the last video, triggering. We talked about the revealing the trans identity stuff, but we didn't really talk about the fiance. The fiance in the picture is crazy, just so we're all clear. He was worse off than the guy that found out that she was trans. He was screaming at her, like ripping her shirt off, saying, you know, it's going to be me, you're gonna love me, you're gonna marry me, you're like punching her and pushing her. If you love somebody, you should never lay your hands on them like that, ever. And if anyone does that to you, leave immediately because it will just get worse. The antagonist is the fiance, the one screaming and like throwing a fit. This guy's crazy. Like I genuinely fear for her safety after leaving that set. Within 4 months, this man got her name tattooed on his stomach and proposed to her. And now is surprised that she has been cheating on him, that she met and hooked up with this guy off of Myspace. Like, it's just trash TV at its finest. Although, of course, we should all disclose our identity and not be doing anything with someone that doesn't know that we're transgender, and I don't promote that, and I think that's wrong. She really ate it up on stage, bitch. She surely did eat it up on stage. She was cute. She said, I'll fight you like a boy. She said, does any man look as good in these clothes as I do? She was turning the girls out, and that one guy was like, you gotta marry me. She was like, no. Like, leave me alone. I'm obsessed. I love her. So she's an icon. Just like the last clip that we reacted to, this sucked. And it was not fun. It was actually just kind of upsetting. There are so many more of these clips on YouTube and on World Star, I'm sure, all sorts of things. So if you want me to react to more trash television from the 90s, 2000s, especially ones involving trans girls like myself, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see me react to, and you just might make it into my next video. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and until I see you next week, good luck. I love you.